Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Animal Crossing Island tour. Today, we are here in this beautiful island. I wish I could tell you what it was called, but I don't know because if you look at the map, you can see the name of it right there at the top. It's just yay, it's just happy. Guys, the dream address is right there at the bottom. So if you want to come and tour along with me, you can. This island is like a Japanese city. It's beautiful. It has two houses. One of them is actually pretty small, but we have Pico, Punchy, Dobie, Genji, Kabuki, Zucker, Coco, Billy, Greta, and Gladys on this island. They all have beautiful thematic houses, and we start here in the plaza. So I actually reached out to this creator multiple times in the past about their previous islands. They actually have 3 islands that are absolutely beautiful, and they keep deleting them, uploading them to the dream address, and then moving on. So we're in for a huge treat. So I can't actually show you guys the flying overview, so we're just going to get right in. If you like this video or want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate you guys. We just broke 200k subscribers not long ago, and 300k just seems like it's right around the corner. So I really appreciate each and every single one of you. So we start here, and look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. This really looks like a city. It looks like a city that is super lived in. We are absolutely blessed by this beautiful butterfly, which is just complete chance. But we also have these cherry blossoms. It is cherry blossom season, which absolutely fits the Japanese theme. We're going to quickly go to the right here and just look. It looks like all these old shops with some plants growing. I thought that was broken glass, but I think that's actually plants overgrown. And if you look at this alleyway, like, look how beautiful this is. It's actually what Japan would look like. They have these vending machines everywhere in all the nooks and crannies that they can fit because they don't have very much space. They are very efficient, and they have these just these little tiny nooks and crannies. I don't know how to put it any other way. It is really pretty. So we're going to continue over here to the left now. Just going to show you that it's mirrored on the other side. We're going to see this beautiful stall, which is exactly like the other side, but we're going to go south really quickly, and we're going to go to the airport. This really feels like a city because they have the houses just laid around everywhere. And again, just like this, a little stall that someone would own, they would have a little tiny shop. They're everywhere. This is a little cafe with a little vending machine there. Very efficient use of space, not only on this island, but also just in Japan in general. And as you can see, all of the houses are themed to perfection. This is an example of taking island creation to the next level by actually incorporating the designs of the houses to another degree. A lot of people just pick villagers based on how pretty they are or if they like them, which is absolutely valid. I love that. But you can also do it in design wise, which is really, really cool. We have a ramen shop here or something of the sort. And I don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna, this is, it just looks so pretty. It's exactly how I expected, but it's also completely above expectations. I also noticed just down here, we have the museum and we have a second house. I think these two are incomplete. I believe that's what I figured out from earlier. So we're actually not going to go into them. It's exactly what you would think though. It's pretty bare and empty. We're actually going to go up here now. Now this is a beautiful cafe that we just walk up to, and this island actually has something that is really, really cool around different areas. And to actually set the mood a bit better for each area, they have these musical notes called Cafe KK, but you're going to notice a really, really cool theme here. The theme is that these musical notes represent the actual area they're in. You're going to notice this further on, but it's just another beautiful way to add more depth to your island, and you're going to see more, but I want you to keep a close eye on what these things are called. I'm not going to necessarily make too much of a fuss about them when they come up, but it's really, really inspiring, and it takes island creation just that little step further. And this is Coco, but another one of my favorite parts of the island. Me and Coco are just going to walk up here to this beautiful site, and you pan up and you can see the beautiful city just right there. And you can see a beautiful, like, kind of like, what is it, perspective faking here. And it's just done so beautifully. And again, we have so many butterflies, and the decorative use of weeds is incredible. So now we go here to the right, and we can actually see Kyoto, which, oh my goodness, you can see in the background the windmills, but we're not going to get there just yet. First, we're going to go north, and then we're going to continue on going to the right. Some more perspective faking. You can see the actual trains there, which we'll get to soon. right here as we just run across. This is just absolutely beautiful. Little things like this, diagonal paths, they just get me every single time. They're not as common, but I love diagonal bridges and diagonal paths. I'm a simple man. So now we're up here, and this is something really special. Look at this. It's an infinity pool, but it actually makes the ocean look so much bigger. It makes you think that the ocean is right up here, and right here, of course, you have the subway, which is also kind of faked, and another one of these beautiful touches right here. It's called Farewell. The music is called Farewell, and it's a train station. Honestly, it's just next level. It kind of gives you chills when you first experience this island for the first time. Just look at that. Just look at this view. These are just so beautiful, and the cherry blossoms through the air. This is absolutely a mood. I didn't even need to get dressed up for this tour because I already am right at home with my Miko attire here. All right, that area was beautiful, but now we are going to go to the right. And this is another absolutely beautiful place with incredible perspective faking. We have the train there. We have the beautiful waterfalls and the cherry blossoms with the mountains and the wind turbines and the weeds and everything is just coming together so beautifully and so craftly. I don't even know what to say. I'm out of words for how beautiful every single place of this. Every single place you look is like it's a perfectly designed painting, and that is something very special about this creator's islands. So we're going to go up here to the north, actually, and I just want to check out this. What is this called? 2 days ago. It's a tailor's ticket. Interesting. I wonder what that means. And we have some luggage. It's obviously people just waiting for the subway or something of the sort. And we have 2 places we can go. We can go to the north or we can go to the south. We're going to go to the north a little bit later through another direction, but right now we're going to go down to the south, and this is more of the city. I love the use of the sewer grates, the paths, the cracks in the road. It's really well done. And we have another musical note called Only Me. So it seems like it's a lonely area, and that is emphasized beautifully here. I love these little tiny places like this, like that you just walk into, and it's honestly such a beautiful island. We're going to continue down to the south. So in the south now we are led to Nook's Cranny, but they kept it unupgraded, which gives a small town feel. I love it. Just little touches like this. I know this is absolutely not practical at all to live in, so you should not compare your island to this because it would be very annoying not having an upgraded Nook's Cranny, but what they did is art. Really, they're making this island into pure alt art. And over here to the right, we have the Able Sisters, which is a little bit of a, they have everything set up here beautifully. They have the sewing machine. They have multiple dresses, or maybe they're workers. I'm not 100% sure, but we have the kimono stands. And again, it's just a beautiful Japanese feel. Like, oh my goodness, look at this. It's just every single area I go to, I'm blown away. And this is actually more Miko attire. It actually looks like what I'm wearing, but it's just a brown version. And yes, guys, I am very aware that I am wearing a Shrine Maiden's outfit meant for women. I don't care. It looks cool. I like it, and I'm not taking it off. And there's some rumors going around that I don't wash it. That they're completely untrue. If anyone calls me stinky, you do not believe them. We're gonna actually go down here now to the south. This is right near the airport, and we're gonna go to the right, and this is a fish market. So we're gonna have, of course, tea right here, some bonsai trees, some pottery, and we're gonna go into the fish market. And there are so many things here that it's actually a little bit laggy, and some things we don't appreciate is right here. You can see the levels. Like, just look at how it looks like a really built up city, and there's always a skyline, and there's so much effort going into every single area. Right up there in the top left corner, I can't really zoom into it too much more. Right there at the top, you can see the actual clothesline, and it looks like there's doors behind it. It's somebody's house, and on their balcony they're drying clothes because there's not much space for like a washer and dryer. Really well done. We have the fish market, and suitably we have the anchor and all the fish here. Some weeds, a little overgrown because this is a working place. We go over here more to the right. We have another beautiful house and just little things like the boxes and the bikes everywhere, because it's a small town. You don't need a car everywhere, right? There's not much room. So while we're here at this junction, of course we can go up, but we're going to save that for really quick because there is some stuff here to the right. But just enjoy that view with the cherry blossoms. It's just, I want to live here. Don't you? I want to live here. We have Zucker and Dobie over here. And this is, I'm not 100% sure if it's trains or because it's on the coast. I'm assuming it's maybe like boats, of course, like ferries or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. There's a lot of boxes here, so maybe these are meant for, you know, shipping, which would make a lot more sense. It's really creative what they've done here. But now we're going to go up here to the north. Hey there. If you are enjoying this style of video, please give it a thumbs up. I really want to gauge how much you guys are enjoying this compared to my usual island tours. These take a little bit more effort. They do, naturally. And I'm trying a little bit of a different style to actually bring back some of the fun in creating these videos. So let me know if you enjoy it. Let me know what I could change or what you really love in the comments. And if you haven't already, subscribe. All right, we're going to get that out of the way. I really appreciate you guys. And we're on back to this new type of tour. All right, let's go. Look at the scale of this. We can see the other person here walking around there. A beautiful touch. In the distance, you see a school. In here, I believe are fields, but I don't know of what. But it's just absolute beautiful mood here. And now we are going to go up to the north where we have the school. This is another beautiful area. I mean, I've said that so many times, but just look at this ambiance. This just feels so amazing. And this school has a little secret area, and I'm going to show you. It's really crafty. It's next level. They didn't need to do it. They didn't need to go this ham on this, but they did. So we actually are going to sneak around to the left here. And if we pull out our ladder, boom, which we picked up right at the beginning, we can actually enter the school from the side. Yeah, and now look at this. We are inside the classroom. We're inside an actual classroom here. And we can come plop a seat down here and do some work. Yeah, right. I'm really just going to talk to my friends because that's all I did in school. And I was really bad. Guys, stay in school. Study hard. Don't be like me. And this is just, it's just so creative. It's next level. We are inside the school. They are using such amazing use of the space in this island. Every single part is just done so craftfully, masterfully. I don't know. This is like cubbies for shoes, I'm assuming. And up here is another beautiful sight. Look at that. Look at that view. Look at the cherry blossoms with the houses in between. It looks like you're looking up at the beautiful mountains, which are all over Japan. Oh, and you can see the windmills and more of a city to the right. And we go over to this note block, and what does it say? I love you. Oh, it's so romantic. Look, we even have the, right here, violin and the piano. It is just such a romantic spot. It really is. And so well done. Look at this. Like, I'm blown away. There's something about the cherry blossoms and the nature and beauty in harmony with the ruggedness of a developed city. You know what I mean? So we're back here. And remember how we went to the left here? There was actually a beautiful area to the right. So we're actually going to enter here. And this is, I'm not 100% sure because I haven't been to Japan, but it seems almost like a temple, like an entrance, especially with this type of dirt flooring. There are bathhouses right here, which are just really cool. You look at in here, it's just so cool and well done. I love it. And we're actually going to enter over here to the right. Look at this. Yeah, obviously it's a temple. I can see very clearly now from all of the graves up there, the shrines. It's a place of worship, and it is just next level in so many ways. It is really true to Japan. And now we go through the courtyard, and we see an opening between these two cherry blossom trees, and we enter, and we find a beautiful kind of hotel in a way. It's a place where you can relax. And then we come up here, and the song says pondering, and that's because we are at the Zen Gardens. Absolutely well done, just like the rest of the island. And this is where you would just go to contemplate your thoughts and just be zen. and up to see some more things, and we're gonna go here to the left. It is done the same way on the left here. And now we go across the bridge to the north, and we can see another note block. And the note block says mountain song. So we're in the mountains, which is very apparent here. There's some hey, no short jokes here. I'm feeling 6 foot tall today, and we are gonna go to the right and check out this area. This is obviously a place where you would eat, have tea, and just relax. It is really well done. I love the sound of these. I don't know what they are. They're like the bamboo water things. Honestly, guys, I really need to get better at learning what these things are called, but I just love the sound of them. It's just so relaxing. Much like the other things in this island, it is mirrored over here on the other side. But another view that I really want to show you guys is, of course, here, but check out this. This is just, oh, of course we had the mountain song over there. It's not actually the song that's playing there. It is to describe. We can see Billy walking in the background. What's up, Billy? And my goodness, the colors just completely shifted. We are in the mountains. Things are grown over. There's a lot of stone, a lot of dirt, and it's a very sacred place. It is mirrored on the other side, so we don't need to go down there quite yet, but that will lead us to the next place later on. We walk down here, down through the temple gates, or it's a shrine of some sort. And we come up here to the shrine. Look at that. Beautifully done. The sense of height and scale on this is just beautiful. Another shrine, we will give it a bow, if I can use reactions. Give it a bow. A lot of these places are sacred and ancient, and there are two areas to the right and the left. So we are actually going to go right here to the right. Don't think I could say right anymore. See, now this is where I'm going to need your guys' help. I don't know what this is, but it's really pretty, and I want to point out something. One of the hardest things to do in art or in games or design or anything is simulating randomness. And I want you to appreciate how random these patterns look. Like how it looks like this is natural and not man-made. But as you know, this creator has placed these very strategically and probably slaved over doing it over and over and over and over again to make it look random and not make it look like a pattern done by a person. Anyone would tell you it's really hard, and this is just really respectable. In, I guess, set design, one of the hardest things to do back when I was learning about all that stuff, I was told that the hardest thing to do is simulate like a robbery, simulate people going through a room and throwing things randomly. You know, that is really hard to do and make it seem like it's not placed when it is placed. We're going to go here to the left, and we're going to push Billy a little bit, not to bully him, but maybe just to Billy him a little. Okay. Look at that. It's just so relaxing here, isn't it? Oh, I'm just trying to sit on this. Come on. There we go. It's just so relaxing. And I am just in love with this island. And you might recognize this spot. You remember? And now we're going to go up here through a little crack up here. And I love it when they do little things like this. So this is actually to the left of where we just were. I was going to backtrack, but I want it to be a bit more experience, like a better experience the way that it was intended to do. So we're going to sneak through here diagonally, and we're into another small town. I guess this is like kind of, it feels like this is my hometown. This feels like, of course, this is where the home is, but it feels like this is where I grew up. This is my little corner of the city. And, you know, I came home from school. I'm not in the downtown area. You kind of go through a little adventure, go through some alleyways like we just did, and we're here. Over here, you can actually see that's where we were. And instead of just walking through, I wanted to give the beautiful experience. And here we are. Look at that. It's just such a beautiful thing, isn't it? They give a little sit. There we go. Look at that. I would kill to experience this right now, you know? It's a bit cold outside though, even in Japan, but we're actually going to go check out here. Another train station, cherry blossoms floating around, and just check out that. Really well done. And we're actually going to go around Like, is that a lawnmower? No, it's a picnic blanket with some music playing. I love that. Going over here. Down, you can see more vending machines, which are very common. And we have a newspaper stall here. Some more vending machines. A go board. This is actually a really difficult game. I get destroyed by my Korean friends whenever we play it. But yeah, it's a really fun area where you can just come and relax. This is the small town vibes. The other place was like downtown in a small town, but this literally feels like, you know, your corner of the world. And we're gonna go inside the house. And we are inside. Look at this. Really pretty. And is this like a hotel? Okay, so I gotta take back what I said earlier about this being kind of a, this being your house. This is obviously kind of like a hotel or a place where you would stay in Japan. And let's go check out the rooms. Let's go to the right first. Over here to the right, we have these beautiful shots. So this is obviously one room. And I love, I mean, a lot of you guys would know, but these slippers, that is very common in all of Asia to make sure you put on slippers when you come in. Not even just your bare feet. You would want slippers that are completely clean, and you would take off your shoes at the door naturally. And it's such a cozy feeling to put on the slippers, and I'm just feeling really cozy in this area. So upon further inspection, the room to the left was exactly the same as the room to the right, but this room up here is promising to be different. And it is different. Let me take down a little seat here, and we can just enjoy. This is obviously where you would worship. I don't know what for specifically, but maybe it's just to their elders, their ancestors. It was just Chinese New Year, so maybe that could be what it's for. But yeah, doing some awkward camera angles there, but yeah, really, really beautiful. Really enjoying this. And now we have come upstairs. Wow, look at that. So this is a restaurant, obviously. I think that's very apparent to all of you. But it's one of those where you just kind of go into a little tiny area. It's when you want to eat alone or just with one person. You have these little tiny stalls where you get served right from the kitchen. And this is just done so well. A lot of time and care went into like every single item choice and everything else in the island. I love it so much. All right, downstairs we go. And this is where you would go. Of course, it's a spa. I call everywhere with a bath a spa, or anywhere you lay down a spa, but this is actually correct. This is the correct spa, if you know what I mean. Just the sound of the running water is so relaxing. Sometimes you don't need music. Sometimes you just need the like ambient noises. And that is it for this video, guys. Remember, if you liked it, hit the subscribe button. Like it if you liked it. Leave me a comment letting me know what you liked. I really am kind of nervous making this kind of video, but I really enjoy it. I'm gonna have fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.